Hi, everybody. I don't mind the flying dog here. Ruins on my lounge chair with me. Um, I wanted to tell you this experience that I had the day after Kevin died when I was walking my dogs, Manny and Tripp. So those were the two dogs that I had at the time. And they were the reason that I am able to have a incredible life that I have now. It is very full and is very full of peace. And so the day after Kevin died, I had said to Tom in the morning, I said, I'm really stressing out that I haven't received a sign from Kevin. So we had gone on this walk, and we said, I told Tom, I said, I want to bring Kevin's spirit with us. Like I want it to be, I want us to be friendly, and because normally I don't let my dogs interact with other dogs on the trail, but on this particular day, we decided we were going to be more like Kevin and be, a little more social. So we go on this walk. It's, where I live, I'm very fortunate. I have 85 miles of trails within 15 minutes of my house. So I could have gone pretty much on 30 different trails. But we went on this particular one, on this particular day. And so we had seen a few couples, and exchanged pleasantries. It was a beautiful October day. It was really, really warm that day. So we're heading back to it was all good. They petted the dogs and stuff. So we're heading back to the car on the trail, and there was another family coming toward us, and they had this mixed, it was like a boxer mix. And he's like at the end of his leash. He's all excited to see us, right? So, but we're going to be friendly, and we're going to let the dogs meet, and it's all going to be fine, right? So we're getting close to the family that's coming up, and it's a mother, a grandmother, and two kids. They were like 10, 11 years old. So the dog and the family get to us, and the Manny and Tripp are like, and this dog are like, kind of zooming around, and they're getting all excited, and we're talking, and then they started getting a little too excited, and the leashes were getting tangled, and we're like, all right, it's time to go. So Tom and I, start walking away, and we hear the mother say, "Let's go, Kevin." And when you hear your loved one after they pass, it's like a shock to the system. You're like, and so then I hear, "Come on, Kev." And I turned around, and I expected her to be looking at her son, but she was looking at her dog. And Tom and I were just like, we were in such shock. And of course, the tears are coming, and we're like, and I had the presence of mind to ask her. I said, "Is your dog named Kevin?" And she goes, "Yeah, he's a rescue." And that was her excuse for having this crazy name for a dog, right? And I was like, oh my God, what is happening? This is insane. Like, I just asked Kevin for a second. This was so perfectly executed from Kevin. He loved dogs. He was super friendly. I mean, this dog was like, so happy to see us, right? And he was hilarious. And I could just picture him laughing, like, right there, cracking up laughing, like, "Ha, gotcha. You didn't think I'd give you that sign, did you?" And it was just, it was incredible. It was incredible. And so Tom was like, "Should I tell her?" And I'm like, yeah, go tell her, right? So he walks over and he tells her, and of course she starts crying and they're hugging, and he came back, and we just, while he was over there, I was like on the ground with Manny and Tripp, and I was just hugging them, and I was like, thank you, thank you, thank you for making this happen. I mean, because if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have gone on the walk, or maybe we would have, but we wouldn't have, felt the need to be like, stopping and mingling with dogs and all of that. And there was so much gratitude for my dogs at that point, and that was just one thing of like the zillions of things that they did for me during a very deep, dark time in my life, and is one of the reasons why I credit them for my ability to be able to live a full life that I do today. So I wanted to share that with you. That story and like many more are in my book, my upcoming book, Following Their Lead, which will be out in 2022. So stay tuned for that. You can visit my website, susan-lynch.com, and we will be having a book page on there pretty soon. So all really cool stuff coming up. So just wanted to share that and leave that with you today. And I hope you guys get out and experience something magical with your dogs today. Bye-bye.